everybody, and welcome to episode 82 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy. This is take 6, I believe, because I'm having issues. So I will fair warn you, I'm using a different camera completely, and I have no idea what it's going to look like. So it looks like y'all have a lot more background today, so we will see how this goes. But I did want to get a show in because I know that next week will be crazy busy and I'll be gone and I won't have time. So I wanted to get my show in this week. Yes, let me show you what I've got again today, and I will try to remember everything. I've been telling you guys I've been making little heel caps for a heel class next week, and I have, let's see, 5 are finished. This is the one that I just finished. It is the fringe heel. So you can see that heel flap and gusset is on the side. Heel turn, fringe heel. I've also made a little bit of a tube, and I'm going to cut and do a true afterthought heel. It's still attached. I haven't gotten that far. I'll do a true afterthought heel. I did this one the other day sitting at the hair salon while my son was having his hair cut. So that's as far as this one managed. I have not worked on my friendship socks at all. I've pulled them out, I've petted them, I've loved on them, and then I put them back in the bag. I actually haven't knit anything on them. I also have not knit anything on my knockers. I still have them in there. I have the yarn. It's all gathered up. But I haven't managed to knit anything on those either. I have, however, done some master knitter work. And it's a hot mess and a half. But it's here. So for those of you who don't know, these are called butterflies. And this is going to be my Argyle sock. So let's see, I don't want to spread it out too much because it pops off the needle, but we have our little cross color, and there's one contrasting color, and here's another contrasting color. So let's see. I know right now it's a hot mess, but I had 2 inches of 1x1 ribbing, and then I moved into the Argyle, and I'm maybe 8 rows up into the Argyle pattern. However, these 8 rows have taken me like 30 rows of knitting, really, because I've messed up and I frogged back multiple times because I want to make sure I get it right. So this has actually received a lot of my knitting time. I am doing these on my Royales, my DPN Royales, size 2. I'm still uncertain about the gauge. I did a gauge swatch, I measured, but we're going to see if my gauge holds. And the yarn that I'm using is Cascade 220 fingering. I have to say I'm not thrilled with this yarn. It's a very loosely plied yarn. I think it'll work great for this sock. I would never knit a pair of socks with this, to be honest. They would wear through so fast, there's no way I would. But I am happy with how it's coming out. So that's the important part, right? I'm happy with how it's coming out. So that's all really I've worked on is heel caps and that Argyle sock. Like I said earlier, I leave for ZK on Tuesday. I'm going a roundabout way, dropping children off. It's a whole thing. I'm going south to go north, but we'll manage it. And then I won't be home for a while, but I won't be home for the week. So there will be no podcast this coming week. But next week, I will probably do a double header just to give you a regular podcast and then an update on, a recap of ZK, just so you know. I think that's all I have to share with you this week. Hopefully, this video will take and I can upload it and it won't be lost into the great unknown. I know that I'm not the most technically advanced person in the world, but I feel like it's kicking my tushy. So, anyways, I will chat at y'all later. I hope you have a great week. All my contact information's at the end. If you need something, give me a holler. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. No, see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. See ya.